Earlier this fall, I met with Rachel Thomas-Bonnet at New York's Highline Park, a breezy, sunlit setting that matched the energy of our conversation.
Hi, Rachel. Welcome to New York.
Thank you, Olga. It's really nice to be back here. I've already been there once, and I was very excited to come back again. It's lovely.
I wanted to learn more about her book.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
What is it? Can
my
you tell
book
us?
is Escape the Crazy.
Escape the Crazy: How I Help Smart People Flee the Stupid has quickly become a quiet sensation among New Yorkers, expats, and anyone craving a life that feels more intentional and a lot more free. Rachel's storytelling is sharp, witty, and honest, blending cultural insight, humor, and emotional wisdom into a vivid window on life and friends and the realities of reinvention. Today, we're launching a brand new segment for Honest, No Politics, book recommendations, highlighting authors whose work inspires curiosity, creativity, and exploration. Rachel's book is the perfect place to start.
Listen, I want to escape the crazy. So what are we escaping? Where are we
What's
going?
crazy? Well, I'm not saying that you are crazy. I'm not saying anyone is crazy. I'm just saying that at the moment there are things going on that are making the world that we're living in feel crazy. For lots of reasons: political, economic, social, lots of places. And I started thinking about this when, towards the end of last year, I had a massive upturn in Americans contacting me, asking for support and advice to move to France. And so I started helping, as I've been doing for years. And I kind of thought, you know what? It would be really useful. I can't clone myself. I can't deal with everybody. I'd love to, but I just can't. So why don't I put something out there that people can read, that explains to them, okay, yeah, you can come and live in France, but there's a dream of living in France, the theory of living in France, the idea you might have of it, and then there's the actual reality. And so this book, basically, the idea is that it gives people a real life look at what the reality is of living here. You know, going down to the bakery, getting healthcare, doing your taxes, moving over, bringing your animals with you, anything like that. It's functional, but being British, I have a very good sense of humor. So I'm not good at dealing with everything in a really serious way. So this has got a real humorous twist to it, because I don't like reading heavy, serious books. Always, I like something that can put a light touch. And this could have ended up being a real kind of stodgy thing that nobody wanted to get through.
Manual.
Exactly. I didn't want it to be that. I wanted it to be something that people read with pleasure. They picked it up, they put it down, they picked it back up again. It made them smile. It made them laugh. It makes them think. And it gives them some solid advice and some solid support about what it's like moving here, what you need to do, how you need to do it, how you best go about it. And basically, the feedback I've had so far is that it makes people laugh, it makes people smile, and it's packed full of interesting and useful information. And that was exactly what I was going for.
And it also based on your experience, right?
That's right. I have, so I'm British. I've lived and worked in France for just over 30 years now. I'm married to a Frenchman. My kids were born here. There is absolutely no life experience that I haven't been through myself here. My parents lived here. I lost them. I went through illness with them. As I said, I had my girls here. I've been unemployed here. I've looked for jobs here. I've done taxes here. There's nothing. I have lived here for over 30 years as a French person. So I think I'm very well placed to understand the system, to explain it. But I've also got the Anglo-Saxon mentality. So I know where the Irish are coming from, the Brits are coming from, the Canadians are coming from, the Americans are coming from. I understand why they ask certain questions, why they have a certain view of some things. But I've also worked and lived in the French system long enough to have that mentality. So I'm kind of schizophrenic. I can think as a French person, but I can also think as an Anglo-Saxon person. So I've got that kind of split personality, which I think allows me to see both sides of both sides of the argument, as it were,
Right.
and to be able to explain to people successfully what needs doing and give the best advice in a way that they can easily access and they can easily understand. I'm a lawyer by training. The last thing I use is legalese. I'm not here to big myself up using big words and complicated words and Latin phrases. My job is to make sure that when people are looking to buy property in France, move over to France, that they have useful information, access to the information they need, that they can understand, that
Yeah.
given to them in a way that is not mind-blowing and it's not complicated, it's simple. So that at the end of the process, whether it be buying their house, getting their health care, doing their taxes, they go, do you know what? That was a really pleasant experience. It was a really simple experience. When problems do crop up, because, this is life.
Yeah.
So problems crop up. The idea is to flag up those problems, identify the issues, and get them solved. I've always said, and this is probably going to make people who know me laugh, there are no problems. There are only solutions. You just need to have the right tools and the right people to help you access them.
And you know what? With France, it's always a thing where even if you go there as a tourist, not knowing language plays a huge role.
Yeah.
You will be lost. There's not much help available in English. So having you just as a mental support too, right?
Well, I've been called a comfort blanket. I've also been called other things which I wouldn't put on tape. But generally, my clients find me reassuring. They find me confidence boosting, supportive, and a very good communicator. Because for me, everything goes through communication.
Right.
Anything can be discussed and broken down and a solution found. It may not have been initially the solution you hoped it was, but it's a solution that you understand is the right one for your situation because it's been well explained and it's been sorted out. And you've got someone holding your hand who can help you put it in place. That is so important. I stick with my clients from the beginning to the end.
And just, having 30 years of experience, so you can help anybody who's young, who wants to go for studying or, is looking to relocate and build new life, or those who perhaps have retired and are seeking, calm life and escape the crazy, so to speak.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean, a lot of my clients are retirees, very often early retirees, or sometimes they're consultants. They're living here, but they're consulting back in the States or in Canada as well, and whatever. I have clients who come over here and they set up a self-employed business. It could be a chambre d'hôte, it could be a gîte, it could be an IT consultant, it could be a gardening business. And so I've got a wide range of clients, and I try to ensure that the information they have is not a generic piece of information. Everything is tailored to their needs. I look at what they need, what their situation is, how best to deal with them. That's really important.
And my question is this, off the cuff. Somebody read your book, they get super excited. They are, starting to sell something here and planning their life, and they have a plan thanks to you. And then what if they run into an issue and they really want an advice from you? Can they reach out? Do you have any
Absolutely
offers for that?
Absolutely. I have a website which is www.perfidalbion.com, and on there is all the information you need. I have my email address as well, phone number. I'm someone I'm very easy to reach out to. I'm on WhatsApp. If you Google Rachel Thomas-Bonnet, normally you're going to get me coming up on internet.
What prompted you to write it? Because, the crazy times started a bit, a while ago, but it got way more crazier pretty recent. So I assume you started before January, right?
Oh, yes, I definitely did. Well, as I said, I love helping people. I really, really love to feel that when someone has gone through purchasing property in France, settling in, you get them settled in with their health cover, their taxes, whatever, you've got their house, that they feel that they've been supported by me. I'm one person and I work a lot and I try and support the maximum number of people. I want to support so many more. And the book was my way of reaching out to a much wider number of people and saying, hey guys, I might not be able to help every single one of you individually, but buy this book and you will get a huge amount of information, which is very useful, which is very up to date, which is not just something that someone stuck on the internet and you Googled it and it seemed good. This is from the horse's mouth. This is tried and tested. And it's my way of, these little books are me clones. Basically, this is the nearest I got to cloning myself, was writing this book to reach the widest audience possible so that I can help as many people as possible.
This time you're in New York.
Yeah.
Have you spoken about the book? Have you introduced it? Have you visited any events that sort of perhaps even motivated you, or maybe gave this confirmation that the book is very timely, that people are seeking that advice?
I found New Yorkers incredibly friendly and very eager to learn, where do you come from, what are you doing here. So obviously, you know, you get the opportunity to say, well, I'm British, but I actually live in the south of France. And why are you here? Well, I'm here partly because I've been supporting my artist Colinci, but also I'm here because I've written a book which is aimed a lot at the American market, to help people who have a dream of moving out and living in France, to help them realize that dream, to help them understand, to give them a laugh, to make them smile. And people are like, oh my gosh, oh, that's so interesting, oh, that's a really great idea. And I just find people's general enthusiasm and willingness to listen to what you're saying and actually respond to it. I find that amazing. I really do. I've been to New York before and I found everyone so helpful. You'd stop in the street and you'd be looking at a map, because it was a few years ago, so paper maps, more of a thing. And people would immediately stop and say, can we help you? Are you lost? Where are you trying to get to? And this time I found it the same. People are open, people are helpful, people are pleasant. And I think it's amazing. It's got a fabulous vibe, real energy going. And it makes you want to be part of it. It's really great.
How can people buy the book?
Well, it is available on Amazon. Okay. So you can go onto any of the Amazon platforms. You can buy on Amazon Europe, Amazon France, Amazon America, Amazon.com. In Canada, you can buy it anywhere. And it is simply called Escape the Crazy. And you can get it and you can buy it and you can smile and you can even buy, you don't even actually have to have the intention of moving to France. If you just want a humoristic book to read about life in another country with some information that would, answer some questions you've had, or you're just curious, the book is a fabulous read just for that kind of thing. You don't necessarily have to have the project of moving to France to buy and enjoy the book. And in fact, a lot of my clients, so they actually live in France, have bought this and come back to me and said, oh my God, Rachel, we so enjoyed it. And we're ticking all the boxes going, oh my gosh, yeah, we remember that. Oh yeah, we remember that. And they said it was such a lovely read. It was so pleasant. So, anyone can buy this and appreciate it. It's not just for people who intend to move to France. Anyone can buy it and just enjoy the read.
For me, escaping the crazy means also reading something that is not about the news cycle, that is not about the craziness we live in. So you can also mentally escape the crazy. Right?
You read this and you're in a different place. And for the whether you're going to sit down and read it from cover to cover, or you're just going to grab a few pages with your tea and your biscuits in the morning or in an evening, or to help you nod off at night, it's just a lovely place to go to. If you're like me, when you read, you go into a bubble. Yes. And you're in your bubble and you're in that book, wherever it may be. Well, you can come and you can spend a few minutes or an hour in France, in a village, in the sunshine, with a chilled glass of wine, listening to the crickets sing, and just enjoy soaking up the atmosphere from the pages.
Love it. How can we follow you? How can we support?
If you do buy the book and you enjoy it, please leave a review on the Amazon site. That is really good. And you can also, through my website, you can get in touch with me and just say, we enjoyed the book. We loved it. If you email me at rachel@perfidalbion.com, just send me an email and say, we got the book. We loved it. I just love that people coming back to me. It's a real sense of achievement for me to know that I brought a smile to someone's face and they bought the book and they enjoyed it. That's really great.
And again, your Instagram is great, so I'm going to add all the links to
Thank you.
description of this,
That's so good.
because it's just so relevant, and we really need upbeat, happy people. And thank you so much for sharing your wisdom, but also your energy and your love with
Thank
us.
you. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you here on this magnificent High Line in New York.
Thank you for watching Honest No Politics edition. Now it's your time to shine. Scan the QR code located on your screen, purchase Rachel's book, and then connect with her on Instagram or through her website. All the links are in description of this episode, and let her know what you think about her book. What shall she write about next? See you back on Honest No Politics.
We can also get Rachel on Zoom and ask her some questions.
Absolutely. This is something that we were thinking of putting into place. We're kind of Zoom calls where you can put a question to Rachel.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Love to.
Let's start it. Thank you so much, Rachel.
Thank you, Olga.
And thank you. Welcome to New York.
Thank you.